it going? I'm going to set up my YouTube feed over here. What's up, Garage Sales? Dallas fan? Rod, how's it going, man? All right, so I have a few breaks planned. The main break that pre-sold, which is the one in the background there. We got the 2 Optic blasters, the totally certified mega box. What's up, Garage Sale Maniacs? And then the 89 score pack, which I'm pumped to open that. Hopefully hit something good out of that one. The last one didn't hit anything great, so we're due for that box. And then the second break, which is you can pre-bid on now. It's going to be sudden death auctions after the first break. That's going to have a Donruss mega box. These, I think, are better than Optic mega boxes. My buddy on my YouTube channel, we pulled James. All right, cool, man. That's my son's name. Easy to remember. My buddy pulled a Drake May downtown out of one of these boxes. So these boxes, I think, are arguably better than Optic. Then a little Panini Contenders blaster. I think they just came out last Thursday. And then a pair of Donruss Optic value packs. That'll be the second break, which you can get your pre-bids on now. And then, like last week, I got the Pieces of the Past 2-pack break and then the Bellissimo box break. That's just going to sell the box by itself. So let me pin a giveaway first here. Get your choice here. I'll run it through after I get it down. Yeah, I think so, man. I think they were pretty hot. I know they were hard to get. I paid a lot more than retail for that. My buddy has a little stash of them, so I wish I was paying retail on them, but it is what it is. But at least he has some that I can get from him. So giveaways up in the corner. Get your choice, either ship or rip. One of these packs. Get the Flintstone NFL 92 Leaf Studio, or that's just 92 Leaf. WCW 97 Paramount Hockey, Silly Supermarket stickers, or the 91 Leaf set. So your choice. We get to rip one of them. That's a good deal, man. On Dibdit, I'm going to have to go check that out because that's better than I got it mine for. I'm going to snag that one. All right, guys. So you can get your pre-bids on that second break. I guess I'll get ripping here. Anyone have a preference as to what we want to start with? Oh, your physical store. Okay, where's your shop at? And by the way, guys, Ready Picker 1 has been hitting some gems out of these boxes. The bottom box, the Pieces of the Past box. He hit this card 2 weeks ago, a little Julius Caesar Roman coin relic card. And then last week, on Sunday night on the Bellissimo box, he hit this quad relic. 4 gangsters, Capone, Dillinger, Bugsy Siegel, Meyer Lansky, numbered out of, is that 49? 99, numbered out of 99. So that's what we hit the last couple times. So definitely looking forward to ripping them. And then I have a couple other things in the store. I do have a Pokemon box in the store. And then I have, what's up, Ready Picker 1? How's it going, man? And then I have a keepsake multi-sport edition, which is guaranteed 1 auto. And it's 2 cards in it. But I'll show you that box. It's 1 encased relic autograph card and 1 additional relic card per box. So those are in the stores of Buy It Now, which I can either rip or ship. Your call. All right. Let's okay, cool, man. That's awesome. So my plan here, I was going to rip the mega box first, then delve into the score, then the Optic. If anyone has a different suggestion, let me know, but that's how I was going to go roll into it. What's up, Tim? See Tim popping in. Anyone watching on YouTube, I'm selling on dibditcards.com. We're doing a little card break. All right, good. Let's start that way. Yeah, Keith with no S. There we go. Dan has helped me out with my I probably should have went vintage sports flips from the get-go, but Dan is supporting the cause of sport with no S on the end. I appreciate that, Dan, if you're here. So we're going to get the mega box first. Should hit at least 1 auto or 1 mem card in here. Hopefully both. We'll see. I don't think they ever say guaranteed anymore, but I think that's I haven't seen it not hit, so we should be hitting one of them. Let's get this guy sliced. All right, and this is going to be my last. Oh, let me see that. All right, so we got the last one I'm going to ship progressively on, so this will all go out. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get rid of it. All right, sorry. Just take care of that YouTube comment. Not exactly sure what it was saying, but all right, got the mega box. This is 42 total cards, 6 packs, 7 cards per pack. What's up, Jimmy? How's it going, man? Old school flips in the house. Just empty side patches there. Pouches, whatever you would call them. So 6 packs. Should be 7 cards per pack. Let's start it out. Let's get it started. Get it ripped. Good luck, everyone. All right, so I have the old Ravens rookie, Adiza Isaac. So that's a base card. The Tyreek Hill, Dolphins. Well, Daniel Jones, Nick Chubb, Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Commander, Austin Eckler. That's the Commander we're hunting there. There we go, man. I want to see that. All right, pack number 2. Oh, appreciate the raid, guys. I missed the raid coming in. Thank you very much. That was an entertaining Pokemon rip over there. I don't know anything about Pokemon, but it was a lot of energy in that rip. A lot of learning some names over there. I don't know if people know the names or you just got to be confident when you're naming them. But it's fun stuff. Eric All Jr. We know some. That's true. Not very well, though, Andy. We've ripped a little bit on my YouTube channel. Little Pokemon. Dak Prescott. There we go. A little Spencer Rattler, Intriguing Players rookie card. That's a cool one. I'm going to assume that's not numbered, but I'll circle back to that. That's a cool hit for the Saints. Breece Hall. Tony Pollard. Khalil Mack. Derrick Henry. All right, the Spencer Rattler is not numbered. We're still going to get him sleeved up. Very cool, cool card for the Saints. I do have a couple Destined Rivals Elite Training boxes in the store. Again, I don't know a ton about that. I went there looking for some Optic and found them, so I figured I would see if anybody wants that. All right, pack number 3 coming along. Guys, get on that giveaway in the corner. Your choice of some vintage packs. I'll show them in a second. Jaguars, Jordan Jefferson rookie. J.C. Latham rookie. That probably is numbered. I will check that in a second. There we go. Little relic card. Javonte Williams going to the Broncos. Check if that's numbered in a second as well. Nice card. There's a little ding in the corner there, which of these cards are a little susceptible to that. Michael Pittman, Commanders, Terry McLaurin, Tua Tagovailoa, James Cook going to the Bills. So let's look at those first two. Those two get the relic card. So not numbered on the relic. And then the J.C. Latham. I don't see a number on that either. Usually the red in the hobby was numbered. Well, that's more of a purple. The other thing, I make sure it's not numbered on the front. Sometimes I miss the front number. No. All right, let me get these sleeved up. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Broncos have been hot on some patches lately. Get a little thicker sleeve for the patch card. All right, there's the patch back there. Three packs left. Did you have the Broncos garage sale? I had the list next to me, but I forgot to look at the names. So maybe hit the Bo Nix if I remember. There we go, a little Marvin Harrison Jr. rookie. Going to the Cardinals. Colts, Michael Pittman. Roma Dunze, that's a cool looking card. On target, on the green. Double check if that's numbered. Zay Flowers. Kayvon Thibodeau. Jerry Jeudy. Deebo Samuel. So check on the Roma Dunze. And it is numbered on the Dunze. Numbered 58 out of 299. So a little numbered Rome. Rome is the guy I've been hitting in every pack. I don't know. He's a better player, though, than like last year with Jonathan Mingo was in every pack. But Rome is that's a cool looking one. The on target on the green. What's up, flipping to the trailer? How's it going, Mike? Get the Marvin Harrison sleeved up, too. Okay, the giveaways are running. Let's see. Not From My Society. Congrats. You get your choice of the Flintstones NFL, the Leaf set, WCW, 97 hockey, Silly Supermarket stickers, or the 91 Leaf. So your choice on any of them. Either rip it or ship it. Second to last pack of the Totally Certified. Dejan Edwards, the Steelers. Jamari Thrash, rookie card going to the Browns. Ben Roethlisberger. This is the close-up portrait. Blake Corum, the Rams. I like those cards. Jets, Devontae Adams. There's a Lion. Jahmyr Gibbs. Matthew Stafford. Let me check on the Corum. I'm sure these, I don't think these cards are numbered, but yeah, still a cool card. WCW, all right. I'll get that labeled for you. If I can rip it between the two rips. Get that labeled real fast. Not From My Society. Yeah, those portraits are cool. All right. Last pack. Last pack on the Totally Certified. Jaquan Jackson, the rookie. There's a little die cut. I don't think I pulled a die cut out of this yet. Tip Riemann on the die cut rookie card. Pretty cool looking card. That might be numbered. I'll circle back to that. Franchise Foundations, Kyron Williams. Trevor Lawrence. Dak Prescott. Tyreek Hill. Dalton Kincaid. So on the Franchise Foundations, not numbered on the Kyron Williams. Either way, Dave, I can either sell it. I'm happy to sell it sealed. The one in the buy it now, I think you mean. Or if you want me to rip it, your call, Dave. So the Tip Riemann is numbered out of 175, 63, or 80. It's hard to read that. 83 out of 175 on the Tip Riemann. Pretty cool looking card. You want to rip it? You mean there? Make sure I'm understanding. Let's see. I would want to rip it here. You mean you rip it? Yeah, absolutely, man. I can ship it to you. Yeah, it doesn't have to be ripped here. Your call. Oh man, yeah. I'm going to be going to Disney in July, but you probably want to rip it before that. So, all right. So there we go. That's the totally certified. We had the Javonte Williams mem card, the numbered Dunze, Spencer Rattler, the die cut Tip Riemann. Awesome, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I'll give you the dates. It's going to be the week before the National because I'm going to be in Chicago. So I'll touch base with you when I'm down there. Absolutely, man. All right. So here's the vintage pack. So 89 score. Loaded with rookies in here. Will do, Dave. Absolutely, man. Loaded with rookies. Barry Sanders, Thurman Thomas, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, Derek Thomas. What else am I missing? Rod Woodson, Chris Carter. I know Andy wants the Barry Sanders. Who am I missing? Oh, Derek Thomas going to the Chiefs. There's Steve Atwater to the Broncos. And there's more. I'm leaving the guys out. The one thing I would say, the Houston Oilers will go to the Tennessee Titans in this pack. I think everything else is, obviously the St. Louis Cardinals go to Arizona. Everything else will be pretty self-sufficient. Yeah, Rison. I forgot about Andre Rison. Dion. How did I leave Dion out? Yeah, how did I do that? All right, let's get it ripped. Last time we didn't hit anything great. We're due. I'm feeling it. All right. Starting off with John Settle. Mark Rippon. Good Redskins quarterback. Anthony Munoz. That's right there. That is a Sharpie. Anytime I mark anything as sold, I was marking not for my Society's pack. I get Sharpie all over myself. So thank you for thinking of me, Andy, but I'm safe with my Sharpie mark. Tunch Ilkin. I was mocked on my channel before for not knowing Tunch. Apparently a great lineman. So now I know him. Thanks to that troll comment on YouTube. Got the trivia card. Dallas Cowboys. Circle back to that. Ruben Mays, Saints. Come on, we're due for a big name. Ron Holmes going to Tampa. Leonard Marshall, he was a great defensive player, great pass rusher. Jesse Solomon. Quinn Early. Bruce Armstrong. Bill Brooks. Come on, get us one here. John Stevens. A rookie. Here we go. What are we going to get? We're going to just, that looks like, I don't think it's Barry's hair. I can say that. Bill Hawkins. I've never heard of Bill Hawkins, so that is not what we're hunting. I know. There's a record breaker. Tony Dorsett. That's a cool card. And then Herschel Walker, speed burner. So at least some stars at the end there. But man, I'm going to run another one of these. We're due. We're still due for a rookie. We've hit some rookies on my channel when we're opening that stuff. Football trivia quiz. Who holds the Cowboys record for TDs in one season? Obviously, this is 1989. What do you think on that? I'll go Dorsett. What do you think, Andy? You deem yourself as pretty knowledgeable in football. Dan Reeves is the answer. Dan Reeves. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't even remember him playing in Denver. All right, let's get into the Optic. I'm due for a downtown and uptown. We'll take a uptown. We'll take a downtown legend, downtown duel. And I think that we have the downtown Donruss mega box coming in the next break. That's the only time I've pulled a downtown on my YouTube channel. Even though Andy pulled it, he wouldn't let me buy in after he hit the downtown. Like, how ridiculous is that, right? Like, it's on my YouTube channel. He wouldn't let me invest after he hit the downtown. Come on. I know, man. I'm due. There we go. There we go, Tim. By the way, Dave, thanks for the purchase, man. I did see that pop through. Empty box. And Dave, before I forget, before I start to rip them, I have 2 of these boxes. Let me let you pick your if you're still here. That way you can sort of. Dave, if you're still in the room, do you want the left box or the right box? That way you're sort of choosing your own adventure there, I guess. So if you're still there, if not, I can just randomly pick one for you. I'll leave them back there. I'll leave them right next to me here. All right. 6 packs, Optic. Let's do it here. We gotta hit something nice, something big. All right. There we go. Sure enough, Tank Dell going to the Texans. Tyler Higbee. Rated rookie Hollow. We got Jeremiah Trotter Jr. going to the Eagles. And Keon Coleman, rated rookie. There we go. That's Dawn getting a little Keon Coleman for her Bills. Congrats, Dawn. Get him sleeved up. As well the Hollow Jeremiah Trotter. I have a Jeremiah Trotter game used jersey that I've worn to the link many times of his dad, not Junior. All right. Pack 2. DJ Moore. Joey Bosa. Got the Purple Shock. Rated rookie. Looks like a Lion. Ennis Regstraw Jr. He got hurt in the playoffs, right? But he was playing pretty well. If I'm correct. We got an Eagle rated rookie. Cooper DeJean. There we go. A little Coop action. It's even though that's a base rated rookie, you gotta sleeve up a Cooper. You gotta top load Cooper DeJean. And you know the Cooper DeJean song? I'm not gonna sing it, but I know, right? It's definitely I definitely have some Eagle luck. I'm wearing an Eagles hat, wearing my Fred Barnett vintage jersey. You did, Don. You did you got a spot and you hit the Keon Coleman already. Well, Keon Coleman, rated rookie there. Cooper DeJean, not a safety. Just a guy who locked down your number 1. And that's all you're getting from me, because other people will sing that better than me. Oh, thank you. Very nice. All right. Josh Hines Allen. Isaiah Spiller. Got the rated rookies at Worthy. Xavier Worthy on the rookie recruits. Cool looking card. And Torrey Taylor. You always want the rated rookie kicker. Oh, Dave, I was going to let you pick your box. Let me grab it out. That way, I have two sitting next to me. That way, at least you're picking your own box. And if you hit, if you hit something awesome, it's great. Let me. I was just gonna say either left box. I know you're gonna rip it at home in Florida, but either left box or right box. Your call. Exactly, Nomadic. Yeah. Hot hand says left. All right, you got it. Get that labeled for you. If anybody's interested in the second one, I can reload that and put the other one in the store. I've opened one of them myself, and I hit a Shedeur Sanders rookie, an auto that I sold right away. But it's a fun product. All right, 3 packs left of the first Optic box. What's up, Joe Deals coming in? Kyle Hamilton, Jacoby Myers, Jonathan Taylor on the holo, JJ McCarthy, rated rookie. Here we go. Get JJ sleeved up. He might be one of the more intriguing players this year, given that he didn't play at all last year. What he's going to do for the Vikings. All right. Xavier McKinney, the Packers. Terry McLaurin. Got the purple shock. Looks like a Saint. Is that Rattler? Spencer Rattler on the purple shock. That's a nice card. Nice hit for the Saints. And the rated rookie, Tyrone Tracy. We get Spencer. We got a couple nice Spencer Rattlers so far. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, for sure. It was probably a blessing for them, given how Darnold played for at least like 3/4 of the season, right? And then sort of fell apart at the end. All right, last Optic of the first blaster. Tyson Bagent. Tyjae Spears. Got the purple shock. Looks like a Houston Texan. Jawar Jordan. And Byron Murphy II going to the Seahawks. For anyone watching on YouTube, coming over to dibditcards.com. There's going to be a second break you can still get in the bidding on. We'll be running those auctions as soon as I finish the first one. All right. So the last box here. Is anybody open for the second break? One of the boxes, a little Panini Contenders blaster box. Has anyone opened up any Contenders yet? I think it came out just last Thursday, right? I know. You got to keep it to the end, right, Andy? I mean, if you hit it in the first card, that's a little boring, right? Oh, did you? How does it look? Empty box. 6 packs. All right, here we go. Is this the downtown pack, Andy? This pack's a little trickier. That's a good sign. Josh Hines Allen. Alan Lazard. Hidden Potential. Jaheim Bell. And rated rookie, Theo Johnson. Put a little security tag in there. Kyle Hamilton. Kayvon Thibodeau. Zamir White on the holo. And the rated rookie, Jalen Wright. I did get to see Paul. Yeah, Paul, we did a sale from my warehouse, his old warehouse. Was that 2 Sundays ago? Maybe 3 Sundays ago? I don't know, Andy. After seeing what you did with your Spectra, I don't know if I need you touching it, to be honest. Touching the box. Here we go. DJ Moore, got the pink back there. AJ Brown. Is that a Cardinal? Darius Robinson, and J.C. Latham. J.C. Latham, I mean, how many times can you hit J.C. Latham as a lineman? I mean, he is almost in every box. I feel like he's the only lineman I ever see in a card pack. What's up, Sean? Real Life in the House. Sean, we just recorded a Rip in the Stranger Things box for our Rips and Brews channel. We mentioned you on there. Your poll of the Millie Brown autograph. Xavier McKinney, Daniel Jones. Here's the pink coming up. An Eagle. Quinyon Mitchell. That's a nice card. Quinyon's a stud. I like it. And the Raider rookie, Ben Sinnott. Definitely got to sleeve up a pink Quinyon Mitchell. I like that card a lot. I forget who got the Eagles. Well, that's Rod, so that's not surprising. Going to a fellow Birds fan. All right, second to last pack. And we're building suspense here. This is where we hit the downtown, right? Travis Etienne Jr., Antonio Gibson, Joe Alt. There's the other lineman. And of course, we're going to have to hit the other lineman. Dejon Edwards. All right. This is the last pack, this break. We at least got to hit a Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels or one of the big. We hit J.J. McCarthy, but no Mays. Tyson Bagent. Alvin Kamara. Make this a big one. Jalen McMillan. Chris Jenkins. All right, I hated those two blasters. That's a pretty card, but, I mean, Bucky Irvin would have been nice with that. I know. I did jinx you, I think. All right. Well, let me show you those hits, and then we'll get this packed up, and I'll rip Not For My Society stuff, and we'll get the second auction ran. All right, so we had the Quinyon Mitchell on the pink hollow, pieces of the game, Javonte Williams, relic card, Spencer Rattler on the purple shock. That's a nice card. That might be the nicest card we pulled. Yeah, die cut, numbered, Tip Riemann, Roma Dunze, numbered. Another Rattler on the intriguing players, Marvin Harrison, Cooper DeJean, and this Rickshaw on the purple shock, Darius Robinson, Jalen McMillan, Jawar Jordan, J.J. McCarthy, Worthy, Trotter, Keon Coleman. So, here we go. That's the first break. Let me pin another giveaway. Get that running. I did put another of the keepsake boxes in there if anybody wanted that. Let me get this stuff packed up, though, and I'll get the second break. Let me show you what that break is. I feel like these boxes were hotter than Optic, but we have the Donruss Mega Panini Contenders Blaster, and then the two Optic value packs. Let me get this first break packed up so I don't confuse it with the second break. All right. All right, let me rip Not For My Society's WCW pack. And guys, in the giveaway, you get to choose between these packs: Flintstones NFL, Leaf 92, 97 hockey, Silly Supermarket stickers, 91 Leaf Series 1. So that's your choices left over in the second giveaway. Get the WCW pack here for Not For My Society. Fabulous Freebirds, Mr. Wall Street, Lex Luger, Steiner Brothers, Sting, classic card there, Ric Flair, Southern Boys, Sid Vicious, Ric Flair again, Southern Boys again, Missy Hyatt, Arn Anderson. All right, it's coming your way. Not For My Society. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to pull this up to the stage. These auctions are going to be 10 seconds, sudden death. You can get your pre-bids on any team that you want now. So if you want to get in there now, you can. Let's see here. All right, so Arizona Cardinals first. Again, it's going to be a 10-second sudden death auction, so the bids don't reset. It just times out at 10 seconds. So starting now on the Cardinals. Thanks, Matt Flip. Nomadic, appreciate you. Get the Atlanta Falcons to the stage. Falcons are always a good squad. Oop, did I pull them to the stage? There they are. All right, 10 seconds for the Atlanta Falcons. Running now. Not For My Society, thank you. Baltimore Ravens. Oh, what happened to my YouTube feed? Let me check my YouTube real fast. Baltimore Ravens running for 10 seconds, sudden death. Slim Pickens, thank you. Maybe a new name for me on here. If it is, I appreciate you being here. Buffalo Bills. 10 seconds. For anyone watching on YouTube, coming over to dibditcards.com. Use code SPORTFLIPS. You get, I think, free. I don't know if it's $5 or $10 free, but you can basically buy a team for free, or buy something else anywhere over on District. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Carolina Panthers up. Again, anything that doesn't sell, I'll just keep a team. No big deal. The Carolina Panthers, 10 seconds. Garage Sale Maniacs is in. Amber 46. Look at Amber. I know you won the Bears the last go around. I wonder if it's a 46. Anything to do with Buddy Ryan's 46 defense? I have to ask. Dallas fan taking it down. I know, right? Valentino Rossi. Valentino Rossi. I don't know that name. Chicago Bears, one of the better teams in the break. Hopefully we hit a nice Caleb Williams here. 10 seconds, sudden death. Okay, interesting. And that's his number? Very cool. Ready Picker 1, take it down. Ready Picker 1, he might be the hottest Is it break contestant? What would you call a person buying into breaks? But I'm seeing him pull some great stuff on all the breaks. Cincinnati Bengals running 10 seconds, sudden death. Gambler. I feel like you pulled something nice in Dave's breaks. I could be wrong. Amber, thank you. Cleveland Browns. Running for 10 seconds, sudden death. Away they go. The teacher auto. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I thought you hit something. I remember seeing that, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Thanks, Big Time Sales. Dallas Cowboys. They have a lot of nice downtowns. They might have more downtowns than they had wins this year. Is that right? I don't have Death Piles in the house to confirm that, but running 10 seconds, sudden death. I think it does sound right, right? There's always shots fired. Don on the Cowboys. Thank you, Don. Denver Broncos. Little Bo Nix hunting here. 10 seconds, sudden death, running. Anyone watching on YouTube, coming over to dibditcards.com. Amber 46. Detroit Lions. King of Pants is in. 10 seconds, sudden death. Get the Sam Laporta downtown. King of Pants taking it down. Green Bay Packers. No clever finds is always in on the Packers in the breaks. You know, all this stuff is going to ship this weekend. I'm going to get it packed up. Probably shipped out tomorrow. I'm going to start packing it tomorrow, but then I'll restart my progressive shipping next week. Clever Finds is in. Clever Finds takes it down. Houston Texans. Guys, I'm going to do another break next week. I didn't schedule it yet. I'll do another football break, and then I have a baseball break June 22nd. I'll show that a little later on. I'll try to work. I know there's other break scheduled next week, so I'll try to work around that. But Houston Texans running 10 seconds. Big Time Sales is in. Amber's coming in, back in. Amber taking it down. Colts. Indianapolis Colts. I'm still an AR believer. In fact, he came back after being benched. Running for 10 seconds. That can be pretty humbling. And he came back and played pretty decent at the end of the year. Thank you, Big Time Sales. Jacksonville Jaguars. Little Brian Thomas Jr. hunt. Running for 10 seconds right now. And the giveaways drawing. SBH1, Starla Hamlet. Starla, you got to choose between the Flintstones NFL pack, 92 Leaf, 97 Pacific Hockey, Silly Supermarket stickers, or the Leaf set 91. So your choice. Starla, I think it was. Thank you, Garage Sale Maniacs, taking that one down. Flintstones, you got it. Thank you. I'm going to get that labeled. Do you want me to rip that or ship that, Starla? We get to the Kansas City Chiefs running. Meanwhile, you got it. I'll rip that right before I start the break. Let me get your name on here. Slim Pickens, thank you. Las Vegas Raiders. Obviously, we're hunting Brock Bowers. Historic rookie season last year. Running for 10 seconds. Slim Pickens is in. Slim Pickens takes it. Chargers to the stage. I'm going to pin another giveaway too while I'm at it. Oop. Did I run that? I started that actually. So that's running. Hit the wrong button, but Chargers are running 10 seconds. Big Time Sales takes it. Let me pin a giveaway. Okay, next team. Los Angeles Rams. 10 seconds. Big Time Sales is in on the pre-bid. Running now. Amber takes it. Miami Dolphins. Running for 10 seconds. Big Time Sales is in. Guys, it is $5 your first team, 25 cents each additional team. I know most names I've seen have already bought teams. So you're one of the better squads. McCarthy, Minnesota Vikings. Running for 10 seconds. King of Pennants. Back-to-back good teams. Probably a better team here. New England Patriots. And they get the Drake May, but you can get the Joe Milton. Still has some good value. You know, he's going to the Cowboys. Running 10 seconds. King of Pennants gets a better deal than the Vikings. Surprised at that one. Saints running next. I'll check some tickets. Let me run this one. I'll go back and look for you. New Orleans Saints running here. 10 seconds. If you go to the store and you click on sold, you probably could pull it up, but I'll check for you either way. Thanks, Dallas fan. So let's see. We got the Raiders, Chiefs, and which is those two that you knew, I think, already. And Baltimore Ravens, Slim Pickens. New York Giants. Yeah, I think Malik Nabers is an undervalued player, undervalued card. Giants running for 10 seconds. No problem. Not for my society, thank you. Jets moving to the stage. Jets running for 10 seconds. Thank you, Amber. Super Bowl champions on the stage. They have a lot of nice downtowns. You get the Saquon Barkley Uptown. You got to see what they did to, is it Geno's? They turned it into like a Saquon, like the Madden cover. Eagles running, 10 seconds. Flipping for the trailer. I know nothing about Pokemon. But a lot of people on Dibdit do. The person who just sold right before me was a Pacific Picker. He seems to have a lot of Pokemon knowledge. So I would reach out to someone on Dibdit. But yeah, I know barely anything. Thank you, Don. Steelers up. Steelers running for 10 seconds. Pittsburgh Treasures always in on the Steelers. I did pick up some Pokemon Elite Trainer boxes today from my Target. Just happened to be there when they were stocking. I was going to get them and trade them to my buddy for Optic, but I figured I would offer them on here. Big time sales, thank you. 49ers. Pneumatic is in. The 49ers are running. Not for my society takes it. Seattle Seahawks, only a couple squads left here. Seahawks running for 10 seconds. What's up, Kerry? How's it going, man? Dallas fan, thank you, Dallas. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Bucky Irving hunt. Running for 10 seconds. Thank you, Garage Sale Maniacs. Tennessee Titans up. Then we just got the Commanders after that, and then we'll get to ripping. Titans running, 10 seconds. Thank you, Big Time Sales. There's the Commanders. I'll give that a second. Again, guys, after this, I'll do a couple pieces of the past rips. They're very quick. There's only one pack in one of the boxes, 2 packs in the other box. These are the cards that Ready Picker 1 pulled. Last Thursday, the Roman coin Julius Caesar relic card out of the one-time series box, and then the quad relic of all the gangsters out of the Bellissimo box. So that's the kind of stuff you can pull. Run the Commanders here, 10 seconds. Thank you, Dawn. All right. So let me rip for, I think it was Starlet, right? I'm going to rip the Flintstones pack, and then we'll get the break started. I've never opened one of these. Guess I'll have to rip it all the way down. Stone Age Signals, little referee Fred card there. The Giants. These are pretty cool cards. Never saw them. They're flipped around, I think. We got the, are they flipped? What's going on here? Another signal card. It looks like intentional grounding. That's a Jets schedule card. Houston Oilers. Dino. Tim, do you believe in Dino? What does that say? Draft picks? Denver Broncos draft pick. And the Cleveland Browns. Barefoot kicker. I know Barney was a barefoot kicker. I guess they were all barefoot back in the Flintstones. And where do they live? Something rock. Bedrock. How did I forget Bedrock? Let's see. Have any more of the Back to the Future packs? I might. I'll have to check. I mean, they're not like readily accessible, but I might have them somewhere. Yeah, those packs are cool. I have some of them. I can run some of them down the road. I ran a pair of them on did the card show with Dan and Demand that I do on Wednesday nights at 6. All right, guys. So we're going to do, I was thinking start with the Contenders box, then do the Optic, and then save the Donruss Mega, which is, those boxes have been pretty hot. That sounds like a good plan for anyone. All right, let's get the Contenders sliced. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, the Mega box. I've never I've actually never opened one. Andy, my King of Pennants, when we're filming, he's opened some of them. Maybe I did. Actually, I did open one. I did open. Yeah, I forgot. All right. I haven't opened this year yet, though. I've opened contenders in the past. Let's see how many packs in here. We're supposed to be in here. 5 packs, 8 cards per pack. Little security slip down there, but no more packs. 5 packs. Good luck, everyone. All right. Starting off with Jordan Love. So what is that? You got the weight, the height, and the jersey number, right? So he's 6'4", 219. We got Jalen Hurts, 6'1", 223. 223, a pure muscle for Jalen Hurts. Jamar Chase. Tyreek Hill. Of course, they have me spinning. Sorry if I'm getting anyone vertigo here. Kyler Murray. Zaire Franklin. I know, right? Oh, the giveaway I did? Rosemary, you get it? Or Rossman, Rosemary. I'm trying to read at an angle here. George Kittle. I'll show you your choices in a second. Get the round. What does that say? We got a dual card. We got Quinyon Mitchell and Byron Murphy. So this card, it's not numbered or anything, right? No, so I will, what I've been doing with these, since it's a dual card, you got the Steelers, I'm not the Steelers, the Eagles and the Seahawks. I'll do like a wheel when I'm packing these up. Oh, round 1. Okay. That makes sense. Round 1. Yeah, round 1 draft picks. So I'll do like a spinning wheel and I'll select between the Seahawks and the Eagles for that. If I hit like a dual auto of those two guys, I'll do it on camera, but Rossman, you get your choice of Leaf Set 92, Pacific 97 hockey, Silly Supermarket stickers, 91 Leaf baseball. So your choice of those 4. Exactly, right? Yeah. All right, pack number 2. I was in a break one time and they hit a monster duel. And they were saying that you guys have to figure it out amongst yourselves. How do you do that? You don't even know each other. So we'll do it a fair way if we ever happens on Did the Cards. Got Chris Olave. You got it. I'll set that aside for you, Ross, man. Got Dalton Kincaid to the Bills. Gardner Minshew. Rashad White. Christian Watson. Aaron Rodgers. Joey Burrow. Rookie Stallions. Xavier Worthy. Those are cool looking cards. This is a very clean looking card. I think I like these better than last year's. If I remember, last year they were like very brown looking. That's a pretty cool looking card. Yeah, much cleaner looking card than last year for sure. Yeah, label Rossman's pack before I forget. All right, pack number 2 or 3. And you have me self-conscious about my Sharpie mole now. Very self-conscious. Tua Tagovailoa. James Conner. Jonathan Taylor. Micah Parsons. Kendrick Bourne. Josh Allen. Got to freeze it off. We got the red Javonte Williams. Got here. It's a little classic throwback class. It's at 1988. Yeah, 88 draft class, Tim Brown and Michael Irvin. It's a cool card. That's another one that I'll use a wheel to figure out whether it goes to Cowboys or the Raiders. The Javante, the red. He was a great possession receiver, man. I would say, can we say best possession receiver of all time? I don't think I could say best receiver of all time, but the dude was a beast of a possession receiver. No, sir. Oh, you're talking to Pneumatic, or maybe talking to me. I don't even know. Max Crosby, Mike Evans, Josh Jacobs, Garrett Wilson. I'm trying to think who some of the best possession receivers are. Trey Hendrickson, Kyron Williams. There we go. That's a patch. I didn't even notice that when I flipped it. That's a nice card. J.J. McCarthy, rookie patch card. Sort of camouflaged in when I was spinning the card around. I'm going to check that in a second. Then we got the Keon Coleman draft class. A little hit for probably Lady Arbitrage, if I remember. But that's a nice card. Let's see if that's numbered or anything. Not numbered, but that's still a pretty attractive J.J. McCarthy card there. Had me disoriented with all the spinning that I didn't even see the patch. Get a little thicker sleeve for that one. I don't know. I don't know why they do that, to be honest. It is a little annoying when you're opening the packs, but I'm not sure why they do that at all. At least I will say at least it's consistent. Sometimes the packs are like so all over the place that you don't know which direction you're supposed to be going. Yeah, some of those packs you open, they're like every which direction. There's no rhyme or reason to it. At least this one has some consistency going on. But that was a nice hit though on the J.J. McCarthy. Last pack out of Contenders. Trey McBride, James Cook, George Karlaftis, Baker Mayfield, Aiden Hutchinson, Breece Hall, Rookie Stallion, Caleb Williams. That's a nice one. First Caleb Williams out of a lot of packs so far, so that's a nice card. And we got the round 3. Luke McCaffrey, Marshawn Lloyd. Very nice card there for Caleb Williams going to the Bears. Yeah, that's a lot better than last year. All right, let me get him on display back there. Yes. I guess a color blast is sort of an important thing to have color in it. But yeah, I agree. They're very cool looking, very clean. All right, so you want to do? I was going to do the Optic next. Save that Donruss Mega for last. Let's get into the Optic. All right, starting out with Dak. Bijan Robinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Dawson Knox, Kate Otten, JSN, Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, Najee Harris. It's a little fancier looking hollow there. It's not the lobster emoji. I don't know what that is, but we got a Raider, Max Crosby. I was hoping it'd be a little Brock Bowers, but cool looking card. Then we got the, I think this is the scope, right? What do they call the green? No, green velocity. Green velocity. It's like an eagle. No, it's not an eagle. Atlanta Falcon. Rook Orhoro. Horo? I've never heard of him. Anyone ever heard of Rook? I've never even heard of the name Rook before. You've heard of Rook? I've never heard of Rook. And we got Quinyon. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Maybe I saw the eagle helmet in the back. I think I did say it. Rook or Horo. That is a hard one. Super cool looking Max Crosby, though. Look at a stripe parallel. Be nicer if it was a Bowers, but still a cool card. Gotta get Rook sleeved up. It does sound like a Pokemon. Cool looking card. I know. That's true. That's true. All right. Let's get into the second Optic. Khalil Shakur. Dalton Schultz. Montez Sweat. Patty Mahomes. Deuce Vaughn. Hayden Hurst. Max Crosby. Jahan Dotson. L'Jarius Sneed. Will Levis. Here's the green. Green velocity. Is that Patriot? Javon Baker. Charger. Joe Alt. Man, too much Joe Alt we've been hitting. I'm sorry if you bought the Chargers and you're celebrating Alt, but I just feel like, hitting a lot of linemen in the first break. Now to hit the little Alt action. I mean, J.C. Latham is in almost every pack, I feel like. All right, so these boxes have been great. They were hard to find. I know it was a Garage Sale Maniacs has one. But here we go. So we got 60 cards. How many packs? 6 packs, 10 cards per pack. So here we go. This is where we get our downtown or talking about Henry Ruggs, Slim Pickens. Is that what you guys are talking about? Where do I buy boxes? Well, I mean, King of Pennants got me some when he was like shopping online. He would like find some online drops. He got me some. This one I bought from a buddy who just almost his full-time job is going to stores, and he has a massive stockpile of product. So I'm not paying retail to him. I paid well above retail for this box, but gotta bring some good stuff to the breaks. All right, empty box. 6 packs. All right. I know he got hurt too in that accident, right? So I wonder if I don't know what the injury was, but it'll be interesting to see if he gets another shot in the league. Oh, absolutely, man. I'm down with that. Yeah, send me a message. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I'd rather have I don't know anything about Pokemon. I picked it up is to try to trade for stuff I'll open and break. So yeah, I'm down with that. All right. Downtown time. Let's do it here. Starting off Zach Martin. Dave Robinson, look, throwback. I like the classic throwback players. It's Mario Davis. The pink card back there. Chris Godwin. Press proof Jacob Cowing. Throwback rated rookie. Troy Franklin. That's cool, like the canvas style card. Cool card. So we got on the pink. Giant. Malik Neighbors. That's a nice one. Pink Hollow. Going to the Giants. Brian Thomas Jr. This is a nice pack. Wan'Dale Robinson. Garrett Wilson. Let me get these sleeved up. Definitely nice Malik Neighbors rookie card there. Who had the Giants? I forget. Was that you, Andy? Forget who had the Giants. Ah, cool. Congrats. Nice pickup on that one. Get these other rookies sleeved, and we'll get to the next pack. Okay, I thought you had the Giants at one point. Yeah. All right. Next pack. Isaiah Pacheco. Jordan Addison. There's a thicker card here. I'm going to I'll pull from this here. Dylan Johnson. Richard Sherman. Michael Wilson. DeAndre Hopkins. All right, here's the thick card. It's a Cardinal. Trey Benson. Rookie Phenom. We'll see if that's numbered or anything. But cool, nice to hit a patch card. Press proof Will Levis. Kansas City Chiefs. Xavier Worthy Bomb Squad. I love those cards. Those are one of the more attractive cards, I feel like. It's got like a kaboom feel to it. We got the pink. Jaguars. Brian Thomas Jr. There we go. That's a nice hit. As we're hitting in the hollows, we're hitting some big names in this box so far. Brian Thomas Jr., Malik Neighbors. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get him back there. Get the Xavier Worthy Bomb Squad sleeved up. Of course, you got to get the patch sleeved up. Not numbered or anything, but still, I love hitting a patch, even if it's not like an RPA or anything. All right, 4 packs to go. So far, so good with this box. I'm just going to hit the downtown, but we're hitting some nice value in those pink hollows. That's a good start. Starting off one of the greatest linemen to ever play, Lane Johnson, Jalen Warren, Adam Thielen, Dan Marino. It's a little different there. Zay Flowers on the press proof. Let me Let me pull from here first. We got Tyrone Tracy, Kirk Cousins, Zay Flowers. We got the Kid Reporter. This card we saw already. First, we got the rated rookie throwback. Marvin Harrison Jr. There we go. Nice card. We got the rated rookie on the red with the wearing a Guardian cap. Kool-Aid McKinstry. So yeah, that would have been nicer to hit a quarterback, like King of Pen had said, but still cool Kool-Aid card. And is that a color match to Kool-Aid? I don't know. I mean, not to the Saints, but the Kool-Aid. Very cool looking card. Oh, so Bo Nix. What do you call that one, Andy? What is that that parallel called? Do you remember? Red Wave? Okay, cool. Color match. Yeah, color match to Kool-Aid. I like it, Kerry. Optic preview. Interesting. That's a beautiful card, though, with that the canvas style. Yeah, I love this Donruss stuff. I mean, these this compared to the Optic Megas I've opened, I feel like there's much cooler cards in the Donruss. It's always just luck of the draw, what box you get, but we're getting some cool stuff. All right. 3 packs left. Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, the chrome look of the Optic base card is definitely better. I'm just feeling, I'm not even talking about the set per se, but the cards we hit. I feel like that was the luck that I've had with Donruss compared to Optic. Steven Davis, he was a bruising back for the Redskins. Stephon Diggs, Eric Dickerson. I'll save that till last. There's two cards back there a little interesting. Jalen Polk, Dawson Knox, Trey Hendrickson. We saw Eric Dickerson already. Oh, first was a press proof, I think. Dick Buck is press proof. That's cool. Retro rookie, rated rookie. Liatu Latu. Great looking card. I mean, not the player we want to hit there, but it's a cool looking card. Commander Luke McCaffrey. I was hoping I saw that Commander helmet, I was feeling a little bit better. But I got the pink Luke McCaffrey. Yeah, that card is awesome looking for sure. If that pink was a Jaden Daniels, that would have been a pretty sweet card. I mean, it's still a cool card regardless, but yeah, I know, right? At least it's not Ben Sinnott. Ben Sinnott. I don't know how to pronounce his name. All right, 2 packs left. KJ Osborne, James Lofton, Jimmy Smith, Joey Bosa, press proof Michael Penix. There we go. It's a nice rated rookie. What is this card? That's a cool card. Terry Bradshaw. Never saw. That's like a very throwback looking card. The pink. Ryan Flournoy. There we go. Jaden Daniels. Myles Garrett. Steve Atwater. Is that 94? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't collecting 90 cards in 94. I think I was just out of collecting. I think the last set I really collected hard growing up was the worst set in history, probably the 91 Fleer set. I was trying to put that set together, but That was not a smart decision. Get Jaden sleeved up, and the pink hollow of Flournoy and the Penix. Then we got our last pack. That's where we get our downtown. I mean, if at some point I'm going to pull one, right? I mean, it's got to happen at some point. All right. Last pack, and we'll run through what we hit. We had some nice stuff in this box in general in this break. Cole Kmet. I'm going to pull from the. I'll pull from the. Get another one of those. Is it Optic Previews? It was called. Kamani Vidal. Jahmyr Gibbs. Darren Waller. Saw Kmet already. Brandon Cooks. Chris Olave. Jalen Waddle. So here we have something. What is this one? Legend Series. Billy Sims. That's a cool Lions card. Never saw them before. Galaxy of Stars. Puka Nacua. Nice little Rams card there. That's a beautiful card. Then the red Optic Preview. What team we got here first? Last card of the break. We got the Guardian Cap. Bub Means. Bub Means. Another Saint. Saints hit 2 of these cards. I never heard of Bub, though. But still cool. Beautiful cards. Saints are hitting some fancy-looking cards, though. I know, right? I never heard of Bub. Anyone heard of Bub? What's up, Bub? Cool name. But I didn't watch the Saints that much this year. So maybe Bub had a great year. I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's... I know the name, the Natron Bomb, right? I love Natron Bomb back in the day. Yeah, Bud. Bud's a little better name than, like, Buddy Ryan, of course, and it's a better name than Bub. I mean, Bub is a guy who just, in the 70s, you ran into on the street, and he steps on your foot, and what's up, Bub? Right? It's not like, is that... It's got to be a nickname, but it's an interesting nickname. Yeah, that's true. Rook. Rook is fancier sounding, right? I sort of like the name Rook. All right, let's go through what we hit. Then I'll run that Pieces of the Past stuff. Then we once again on that, and I still have the pack to rip for Ross, man. All right, so we got the Bomb Squad, Xavier Worthy, the throwback, Troy Franklin, Brian Thomas Jr., the Legend Series, Billy Sims, Puka Nacua, Galaxy of Stars, Ryan Flournoy on the pink, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix on the press proof, Leatu Latu, Luke McCaffrey on the pink, Marvin Harrison on the throwback rookie, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Brian Thomas on the pink, Bub, Trey Benson, Blake Neighbors on the pink, J.J. McCarthy on the patch, and then Caleb Williams on the rookie stallion. So nice. That was a nice break. It was a lot of nice stuff coming out of that one. So there we go. Let me get this stuff organized. And guys, while I'm getting this stuff organized, with Tim on June 22nd, which I think is 2 weeks from Sunday, I'm doing a Bowman baseball break. First, I'm going to run this Dylan Cruz that I hit in Tim's break for $1. Dylan Cruz auto, number to 75 on card. It's going to run at $1. And then I'm doing a Bowman break, a Bowman Mega 3 blasters, and that 1957 top set break that is guaranteed to have one. It has one graded card in it, PSA 7 or better. Could be Mantle, could be Mays, could be Frank Robinson, Brooks Robinson rookie, Don Drysdale rookie. So hopefully it's one of those. Yeah, get the stuff. You're right back. All right. Okay. First, guys, I was going to run this box. So there's 2 packs in here, 1 relic per pack, 2 packs in the box. I have the listing for top pack, bottom pack. And again, there's only 1 card per pack. And this box, I'm going to just sell by the box. There's 1 pack, 2 cards per back, both numbered, 1 relic. So again, this is the box that Ready Picker 1 hit this last week. The Julius Caesar Roman coin relic card. And then Ready Picker 1 also hit the quad relic of the gangsters in the Bellissimo product last week with a Donald Trump numbered card. So yeah, I'll pull that top pack, the stage, out of this box, and then I'll rip Rossman's pack. Let me pin another giveaway too. All right, so that giveaway is for another pack. All right, let me rip this for Rossman, 92 leaf. Rossman, actually, I never even double checked it. Did you want me to rip that? I forgot what you said. That was a while back. Maybe I'll wait and confirm if you want me to rip that. I don't remember if you did want me to rip or ship. I don't think I even asked you, to be honest. So in case if you're not here, I'll just ship it. But yeah, you guys, the people in the giveaway now, if you're getting on that corner, your choice of the Silly Supermarket stickers, 91 leaf, Pacific Hockey 97. All right, so this is I'm going to run this top pack of this hobby box, 2 packs per box. Running now. This isn't sudden death, so that will reset if there's any bids. Ready Picker 1, thank you. And the bottom pack, I'll give that a second. Rides in with the pre-bid. If anyone's watching over on YouTube, come on over to dibthecards.com. All right, so I'm going to run this here. Pneumatic is in for $10. Get the bottom pack of this hobby box. Jay's Junkie Junk is in. That Did the Golf Guy, new name for me. Thank you. Did the Golf Guy takes it down. Congrats. All right, so I will rip this. Well, maybe let me run this one too. Okay, this is one we hit that awesome Meyer Lansky Al Capone relic with the handwriting on the Capone. So let me run this and I'll rip them at the end. Again, this is only going to be 1 auction. There's 1 pack in here. There's 2 cards per pack. So for the Bellissimo 2023, even though this came out in 2024, keepsake edition Bellissimo, beautiful product. Running here. I believe both cards are numbered in the pack. I don't know if that's always the case, but at least in the last several boxes I opened, I think it is always the case. But it's 2 cards, 1 relic card. And I had bought this stuff just to open it. I opened some of it, but so it's these sell for more than I'm selling them on for here. But hey, I bought them to open them, so anything I sell them for is little found money for me. Great fun stuff to open though. I love the historical stuff. Ready Picker 1, taking it down. All right, so let me look back and see. You got the top. I think it was top pack. Where are these guys at? Let's see. So the top pack is Ready Picker 1. Bottom pack is That Diptych Golf Guy. Okay. Let me label those real fast and on a piece of tape so when they come out, make sure I don't confuse them. Okay, all right. Let's get this guy sliced. I've opened a lot of this. One thing I've never hit yet is a cut auto. It is possible with pieces of the past. So, I mean, maybe it's possible right now. We shall see. All right, so there's the top pack. It was Ready Picker 1 on the top, right? Yeah, Ready Picker 1. So I'm gonna put that piece of tape right on the top one so I know. Because usually they're carefully packed in here. And then, I just ripped the tape. I did the golf guy. Okay, there we go. Empty box. Good luck, guys. Let's go with the top pack first here for Ready Picker 1. And these are very tricky to open because there's only one card in there. They're very flimsy. They're not. You got to be careful opening it because this doesn't have much solid inside it because it's only one card in there. I'll try to do this carefully so I don't get a nice reveal, but I want to do that expensive the card. Go this way. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm not what do they call that? Sweating it? I'm not sweating it here. I'm just trying to be careful. Okay. All right. Here we go. Go this way. Got our big relic. Donald Trump card. That's a big relic, and the relic is pretty and this must be what's called a bar relic, where it's sort of set off the card. But I'm not even sure what that relic says. Indoor 1,000. Let's see what it says. Doesn't really tell you much about it, but interesting looking relic. If you look underneath it, there's a frame there, but the relic is not inside the frame. I'm not sure if that was meant to be mounted inside the card, and they this is an error card, right? Tariff card. Is that what you're thinking, Ready Picker 1? Let me get him in a sleeve. I gotta feel like they mismounted that card. It's almost like an error product. But there are some products they make that have the relic just mounted to the outside of the card, but it looks like it has a frame around it. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I had that happen once to me with a one-of-one card that I hit that doesn't really have much on the... Yeah, I think that's the series. This stuff can come from multiple years. That might be the situation, Carrie. I think the bar relics, a different company that makes them, had did that at times. Put a little label on the back of this. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. All right. Let me put a Donald back there. Oop, my camera. Pack number 2 for that Did the Golf guy. I'm going to have to go straight to the scissors on this one because this one is tough to get started. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we go for that Did the Golf guy. Interesting looking card so far. There we go, a cool gunslinger card, Annie Oakley on the printed relic card. So these relics would be like a document contemporaneous to Annie Oakley, but I like the Wild West stuff, the gunslinger stuff. Cool one. I like that. I think I'd definitely take Annie Oakley over like a president that people didn't really like Franklin Pierce. I think the Annie Oakley is a much better card than a Franklin Pierce relic. But the giveaway's running. Rossman again. There we go. The 2 in a row. Rossman, do you want me to rip that next one? I'll show you what. Let's see. I'll show you your choices, Rossman, if you're still here. Yeah, somehow associated with, right, Carrie? Like, yeah. All right, then we got Ready Pickers 1 Bellissimo box. Rossman, the remaining packs are the Silly Supermarket sticker pack, the Leaf set, and the Paramount 97 pack. So those are the choices left. And I wasn't sure if you want me to, if you're still here, if you want me to rip your Leaf set pack. So your call there. All right, so Ready Pickers 1 box here. Ready Picker 1's box, not Pickers 1. All right, so these packs are always a little tricky to get out, which is sort of a good thing that they're packed in there pretty safely with empty box. All right. So again, it should be 2 cards, 1 relic card, both number cards. Okay, taking it this way. All right, here we go. Here's the top card. This is, I think, the non-relic card. Who we got there? I'm not sure who that is. Looks like is that like a scientific person here, like a little scientific historical figure? Voltaire. I was wrong. Voltaire. Pinocchio. Help me out. Voltaire is like a poet or a playwright. Am I totally wrong? Snoop Dogg. That's my second guess. Nomadic. French philosopher. Okay, that's those 3 degrees, Carrie. Right? My 2 degrees failed me when. All right, but numbered 63 out of 99. So pretty cool looking card. Said some legit stuff. Yeah, so did Snoop Dogg. This bottom card looks like a multi relic. Yeah. So that looks maybe a triple relic. So I think that's If I guess, I'm just gonna guess pretty. That's like, is that one of the kings? Like, is that King Henry VIII? That's a low number. Number 6 out of 25. We got here. It's so hard to read that. King Henry VIII. I was right on that. I mean, that better than my my author playwright guess. Then we got King Arthur, and then we got Catherine the Great. That's a cool relic. Yeah, it looks like Catherine the Great over there. I love the King Arthur like writing there, very old English style. Let's take a look at the back. Yeah, that would have been easier to try to read the tiny print. Just look right in the back. King Henry VIII, King Arthur, Catherine the Great. Yeah, that's a nice low number card there. I like it. Very cool. Ready Picker One always pulls the great stuff when he's buying this historical stuff. So I'm gonna get these guys sleeved up for him. I might think I have a mag case laying right next to me for this. Let me see. At least I did. Here's one. Let me get that card in a mag case for him real fast. Yeah, I learned from him. Now I know that Voltaire is not a poet, right? Thanks to Carrie. Appreciate that, Carrie. He probably could write some nice thing. You know, if he's a philosopher, he was probably a poet as well, right? You can either do it on Instagram or you can message me right on District. Either way. Yeah, I'm happy to trade a Pokemon box to you. This card is actually too thick for this mag case. Let me get a thicker sleeve for him. Oh yeah, totally forgot about the game. Getting ready for this today. Is the game over yet? Awesome, man. Appreciate it, garage sale. All right, here's that one. Let me get the Voltaire. That's a thick card too. Not as thick as the relic. I mean, how awesome would it if I would have pulled a cut auto for someone in this break? That would have been pretty cool. This Voltaire, I need to get a thicker sleeve for him too. Because I'm going to be signing off here in a second. I don't think anyone's running after me, right? So if anyone's feeling super lucky, I know Dave bought one of these boxes earlier, but I still have one more of the Keepsake Multi-Sport Edition. There's some crazy stuff in that product. But otherwise, I'm going to be popping off here. I'm going to have another break next week. I just didn't schedule it yet. Let's see. Leaf packs, the other leaf pack. You got it. I'll rip both for you, man. All right. So there's Ready Picker One's 2 cards. Let me get those marked. What's in that box? Yeah, I'll show you 1 second. Let me just get these marked before I forget, and then I will take that through that. What was in the 1957? Oh. Well, that's 1957 is the June 22nd break Pacific. So there's one graded 57 Topps baseball card in that box. That's going to be on June 22nd, Sunday night, that I'm doing a Bowman break with over the years. Yeah, and then I'm running this Dylan Cruz for $1. See where that goes. And then this is the 57 Topps set break. 1 PSA graded card per box, all PSA 7 or higher. If it's a star, it's probably going to be a 7, but it could pull an 8. And if it's not a star, hopefully it's a star. Get these cards out of the way. Got Ross Man on these 2 packs. Oh yeah, a good question on this. So this box 2024 Multi-Sport Edition. So there's one encased auto card per box and one additional relic card per box. I opened one of these, and I think I hit a Shedeur Sanders auto that I sold right away. And then I hit a dual like gem relic card. It was Hulk Hogan and who's the karate guy, Chuck Norris. It was like a Hulk Hogan Chuck Norris card. So pretty cool. But I haven't opened any more of them. And I can't even find the Hulk Hogan card. I don't know where I put that. So let's rip these for Ross, man. But that box, the multi-sport, is in the buy it now section. This is going to Ross, man, for the giveaway. Got Stan Javier, Rick Honeycutt, Billy Hatcher, Jose De Jesus, Paul Marek, Junior Noboa, Kevin Brown. He was a great pitcher and a great YouTuber, right? Pete Harnish, Knuckleballer, Scott Sanderson, Tom Brunansky, Mark Knudsen, Dwayne Ward, Travis Fryman, Pedro Guerrero, and Kirk McCaskill, and the puzzle card. So I love that set. That was a popular set in '91, where because everyone loved that '91 Leaf set with all the rookies: Larry Walker, Frank Thomas. Probably I don't know if this was the Shields. I think the Shields was in this set. Marquise Grissom was in this, I believe. All right, and then Rossman's second Leaf pack. Doug Drabeck. Ah, sweet. Very cool. Joel Skinner. Billy Ripken. That's a cool card. John Burkett. John Franco. Mark Langston, another great pitcher for the Angels. Didn't Kevin say he was like hanging out with Mark Langston in spring training, like having a catch with him? Jose De Leon, Jose Guzman, Ben McDonald, King Caminiti, good power hitting third baseman, Mark Race, Jeff Russell, Zane Smith, Matt Noakes, and Mackie Sasser. That's a cool name, Mackie Sasser. Very good, Ross, man. Thank you. Get over there. I think that's it, guys. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll do it, guys. So I'm going to, yeah, man, always a fun time here. So thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be doing another one next week. I didn't schedule it yet because I know there's a Pokemon. I know Rod's doing one Wednesday. There's a Pokemon break on Thursday. So I'll see when the Pokemon is. Maybe I'll do another late night Thursday. Maybe I'll do mine Friday. And then I have the June 22nd baseball break, which I'm looking forward to that. And let me see if there's anyone to raid, though. Let's see if we can get someone raided. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Fun night. Let's see who we got on, if there's anyone. We got, Lincoln Lane Treasures. Late night. I'm not sure where they're selling. Lincoln Lane, yep. Thanks, Second Love. Have a good night, everyone. Good weekend. I think it's Thursday, so still a Friday to work, maybe, but after that, the weekend. See you, man. See you guys.